Y'all, I'm so ready for summer. It's not even funny. Oh, let's get into it. Well, hello, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Zhane, coming at you with another video. And as you can tell by the title, this video is all about the perfect citrus and unique fruity florals that I have in my collection for late spring, early summer. So if you guys are interested in seeing what bangers I have in front of me right now, look, just keep on watching. So if you're new to my channel, hello again. My name is Zhane. Welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it. Y'all, I'm so excited for today's video. I'm gonna like really go quickly through this lip combo because it's only 2 products. Today, I'm wearing a very simple combo with my MAC lip liner in the shade Plum. It's like the perfect shade for me for any like pinky tones that I want to use, pinky or peachy tones. I went a little bit harder today, but I like to wear Plum every day, to be completely honest. I like to wear with all my lip balms and all that good stuff. But y'all already know my favorite formula of lip gloss are these Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. The formula is incredible, longevity is there, and I love the shades that they have. Today I'm wearing Toffee Rose, but Sunbaked is also another shade that I am in love with. So if y'all like these lip combos, I'll keep them up. Eyeshadow is all Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose 5 palette. Bronze Seduction, literally my favorite Pat McGrath palette today. And I just did a little wing liner or whatever. And I'll leave the details on the skin because y'all, the skin is skinning. Look at that. It's giving spring. It's giving spring. And then I just have a old blowout that I kind of made into a nice high puff. So this is how the hair is looking until wash day. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and go through this quickly because y'all know I can chit chat a lot. But my initial thought for this video was to talk about spring and summer citruses that, you know, I absolutely love. Some are gourmand-esque, some are straight up citrus, but I kind of like ventured off into my collection and I found some very unique fruity florals, or just perfect fruity florals for late spring, early summer. So the first 7 fragrances are all citrus centric, like orange, you know, mandarin, bergamot, like heavy on those. I have a few that are gourmand-esque as well for my gourmand lovers. I also have some that are straight up just, you know, citrusy fruity florals. Gives off that fresh and clean kind of vibe, but in their own nuanced ways. But the last 3 are my unique fruity floral fragrances that are perfect for this time of year. I had to mention them because look, we are in the thick of springtime. Summertime is gonna be here before we know it. So I wanted to give some options that y'all can wear in late spring, early summer. It's starting to get hot outside and the girls need to have the recommendations. So I'm gonna start off with my scent of the day. Go ahead and leave your scent of the day or night down below because I would absolutely love to know. This fragrance right here, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now, hands down, is the best launch to date. It's like every launch is getting better and better and better and better, and I'm here for it. Like I'm loving the evolution of Clean Classic. This is their newest baby, Tropical Escape. When I tell you, I was gagged when I sprayed this fragrance, and the reel that I created, it gives me all the feels. Like it gives me the feels. I wish I could have had a little bit more elements to add, but it's giving. When I tell you, this is a beautiful, warm, creamy, coconutty fragrance, but it has this gorgeous pineapple notes. You get the fruitiness. You get a little bit of like a fresh tone as well. Y'all, it is so complex. Like, I always think of Clean Classic as being more of like fresh, clean, sometimes your skin but better musky. No, they did their big one with this, and it's not like a salty type of summery fragrance. This is for the gourmand girls. If you love a good creamy, coconutty type of vibe with pineapple, it's giving pina colada, but add more pineapple. Like, it is so good. It's refreshing, but it's still gourmand, so you get your gourmand feels together. I love the way that this fragrance smells. It is literally the idea of my go-to summer fragrance. I don't know if y'all know, but I love a good coconut fragrance, but a creamy coconut. I don't want it to go sunscreeny. I don't want it to go beachy. I want it to be like a coconut cream. Like, coconut milk is cool, but coconut cream, it's sweeter, it's more decadent, it's more rich, it's giving gourmand. That's what this is giving. So I'm gonna leave the notes on the screen so y'all can see all of the notes, but for me, I really get a lot of that pineapple with some of that orange, so you get a lot of that citrusy, like fruitiness, tropical vibe. And then as the fragrance dries down, you start to get this heliotrope, which to me kind of comes off vanillic in this fragrance. It might add to the creaminess that that coconut milk has in this. And then you also get some sandalwood in the base with some tonka beans, and the tonka beans also can add to that creaminess, slightly powdery tone that this fragrance has. The sandalwood is so smooth, and I think sandalwood with coconut cream, coconut milk accords work beautifully together because sometimes it enhances the creaminess that sandalwood naturally has. But when I tell you it's giving, it does not go sunscreeny, it doesn't go salty at all. This is the summer fragrance for the Gourmand girls. It's giving. This is one I'm definitely taking with me on my trips that I'll be going on this summer because your girl is about to be outside, okay? And Tropical Escape is gonna be outside with me. So shout out to Clean Classic for sending this my way and partnering with me on this portion of the video. Thank y'all for just believing in me and trusting me, and thank y'all for watching, because if it weren't for y'all watching, clicking on my videos and liking my stuff, okay, I wouldn't even have these opportunities. So I appreciate Clean Classic and I appreciate every single one of y'all. So yeah, this is really good, y'all. Like when Whipped Cherry came out from Clean Reserve, I was like, oh, I don't even think that they can do no better. And then Tropical Escape comes out with Clean Classic and I'm like, wow, like y'all really did y'all big one. So yeah, it's fire, y'all. Trust me, it's fire. Next. I talked about this fragrance in my first Wine and Whiff video. I reviewed the whole collection, right? This is a black owned brand, and this is a fellow, you know, influencer girlies brand. This is Forever Mood's Hard to Get. This is centered around the note of lemon. So if you like the idea of a lemon meringue pie on your body, honey, you would absolutely love this. If Lyra from Xerjoff was a little bit too like too gourmand, not lemony enough, this is lemon. Like this is a lemon meringue pie, swear to God. Like it is so good, and the longer I've had it, the creamier it gets because of that whipped vanilla. So this is citrusy, it's bright, it's fresh, but it also has this creamy whipped vanilla accord. I live for this scent. There might be some jasmine in here to keep it kind of fresh, like uplifted and slightly clean, but not too clean. Listen, this is just a gorgeous take on a lemon meringue pie. Love that. Like love the refined nature of this. Every single fragrance that I have from Forever Mood has matured so beautifully in the bottle. It's like fine wine. Like I just cannot get enough. But this one is one that it's perfect for this time of year, especially for my gourmand girls, because it has that creaminess from that whipped vanilla, but you also get a lot of that citrus from that lemon. And to me, it's kind of like a candied lemon. It's not like freshly squeezed lemon. It's not too fresh. It still has this warmth to it that I absolutely love. And this has performed better over time as well. So if the performance isn't great for you at first, overspray, one, but two, just let it sit a little bit and, you know, let it age a little bit like some fine wine after you've sprayed it, and I'm telling you, it will get better and better. So this is Hard to Get from Forever Mood. Now this fragrance right here, wow, I was flown to New York City for this perfume launch party and I had a ball. The vlog is coming. I'm trying to get the vlog, you know, edited and make it look nice and cinematic and all the things. So I wanted to kind of tell a story with the vlog and not just make it be a basic vlog. But this is Indomitable from Paris Corner. Y'all, again, Aroma Concepts flew your girl out, and I was able to go to New York City for the first time and experience the launch party for this. But this, to me, the bottle is giving the energy. It's literally giving an orange creamsicle. Like, it's giving orange creamsicle all day. This is a fresh, citrusy, bright, slightly floral fragrance. It has a little bit of a creaminess to it once it's on your skin and it settles down. Like when you first spray it, you get a blast of those citruses, but then as it dries down, then that's when the creaminess starts to come through, the sweetness comes through, you get a little bit of woodiness that grounds the fragrance. I believe there might be some amber in here as well. And for this to be, I think it's under like 50 bucks for retail, and I think it's on sale right now for under $30. You cannot beat that. Like, you cannot beat that. It is just the perfect like citrusy fragrance that you would want to wear on a very hot day. It doesn't give sticky vibes. It doesn't give like too sweet and too gourmand, especially if you don't like gourmands. You would like this. It's not too creamy to where it's like, this is giving like an orange ice cream that's melting. Like, no, it does still stay fresh, it does still stay bright, but on my skin I do get a slight creaminess that makes the fragrance a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. It's not just straight up citruses on my skin. There is a time and place for that though, not gonna lie, but this one, it's really giving. And for this to be so affordable, like, I have to talk about it because there are some people out there who can't afford very expensive fragrances that a lot of us talk about, and having fragrances under 50 bucks is just a great option, especially if they smell good and if they perform well on your skin, on your clothes, just overspray. And I believe I have a coupon code with Aroma Concepts. I think it's 10%. So if you want to save a little bit more money, okay, you can go ahead and shop through my link and use my discount code. If I have any codes or links for any of these fragrances, I'll make sure to put them in the description box. You don't have to use them, but if you do use them, you are supporting me and my channel financially. Okay, I just had to put that out there because, you know, the girls and the guys be thinking we're not trying to disclose, and we are. So I appreciate you if you do shop through the links, and I appreciate you for just being here in general. Now, if you are the type that just wants a straight up orange fragrance, like you just want to just smell like oranges, you would love Clementine Dream from the 7 Virtues. This one is definitely a little bit more complex than Indomitable. This is a bright citrusy orange fragrance, but it has this depth from this vanilla. It might be like Madagascar vanilla, and I think it really adds to the sex appeal of this fragrance. I would say Indomitable is more fun and playful. Like, the theme was like 70s theme. It's very, very effortless and fun, but Clementine Dream has a little bit more of a sex appeal. It's a little bit more sexy. It's a little bit more grounded, but it still has that bright and fresh orange clementine accord. So this has clementine, it has magnolia and vanilla, and for me the magnolia really doesn't pop out that much. I'm not gonna lie, you mainly just get that clementine with that vanilla. That's really what it's giving, and this is available in Sephora, so you can go into Sephora's and smell it. This is a clean brand just like Miss Tropical Escape, but this is just giving a different vibe of an orange scent. So I really like this. It's definitely giving grown and sexy. It's definitely giving like effortless wear it for brunch, wear it for church if you want something that's citrusy, but it does have that depth from that vanilla, like I said. So really enjoy Clementine Dream from the 7 Virtues. Okay, another fresh citrusy fragrance that emphasizes the note of orange is Tesquin Marina from Paris Corner. Again, another Paris Corner fragrance. These two aren't the same at all. They're very different. This has more fruits in it, so it's giving kind of like a fruity tropical salad, you know, but it's really focusing on the note of orange. In my opinion, I get a lot of that orange on my skin. So this is a fruity floral fragrance that's watery, and it also has freshness to it. This has a tropical orange accord and grapefruit, so you really get those citruses in the top, and then you also get a note of peach in here with some lily of the valley, and I get a lot of that lily of the valley with that peach. The lily of the valley adds this watery nature, like an aquatic vibe to this scent, which I think is gorgeous. Like, it really adds that wateriness that makes you feel like you need to be on somebody's boat. And then in the deep dry down, you get some white musk with some black currant, and for me the black currant definitely is there. Like I said, this is a fruity, like fruit basket type of fragrance, but it does still have that freshness and that clean vibe to it, which I absolutely love. Now, this doesn't perform the best on my skin, so I make sure that I reapply this throughout the day if I have my bottle with me. If not, it's not a problem, but if I do have it, I definitely reapply, because that like juicy, fruity, like citrusy nature that this has really gives me a boost of energy. It's like energizing, if that makes sense. Now, this fragrance is one that is newer into my collection, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it, but I went ahead and I picked up Never Ending Summer from the Replica line by Maison Margiela, and this is giving straight up orange. To me, Never Ending Summer is giving like an orange spritz kind of vibe. It's like an effervescent, sparkly orange with some freshness, but it also has this like earthy green tone to it. I believe there's vetiver in here and there's patchouli in here, so you definitely get those earthier tones, but you also get a lot of that like effervescent, sparkly, fresh, very bright element in the top. So that's something I really like about this one. It's quite unique in my opinion, because a lot of citruses just stay bright and fresh and like a white musk type of vibe, but they added a little bit of warm spiciness to this, and they added a little bit of like earthy, slightly green tones to it, which I think encompasses the whole like orange tree, if that makes sense. Like you're outside, you get the green elements from the leaves, you get the orange element from the oranges, and then you kind of get that earthiness from, you know, just being in the environment outside. I think it's really nice, and I definitely want a full bottle. I am on Replica's PR list, but I did purchase this myself, so if y'all want to send me a bottle, y'all can. But yeah, it's really nice, and I think it's great for this time of year, being in the springtime, going into summer. If you're looking for something that's like nighttime for spring, summer, this is giving like you can do something at night with this for sure. Now for those who want something ultra feminine, this has a lot of notes, so I'm not gonna go through them all. I'm gonna tell y'all the keynotes that I get. But Elixir Parfum from Raja Parfums is amazing. It is pricey, so if you love some luxury, you will really like this. But it is perfect for the springtime, early summer, especially if you want something that's for every day. Like this is a great signature scent. You can wear it for any occasion, anytime, any place. This is a citrusy, fruity floral that I think is just clean and fresh and feminine. You get a lot of that rose in here. I believe there might be bergamot with some orange in the top, but you really get a lot of that rose. I get a peach accord that's like very prominent in here as well, so you get that peachy tone. I believe there might be some cedar wood or some sandalwood in the base, so you get a little bit of depth, but really this stays like bright and fresh. There might be some jasmine in here as well, because I get this watery white floral that's very clean and refined, but it's still very like sexy, but in an elegant way, if that makes sense. It's not deep sexy, it's like grown and sexy, like I got my together. Like that's the vibe that it gives. So this is a really great option, especially if you're willing to spend a little money. Okay, you definitely can pick this up and smell incredible for this time of year. Now that we're done with the citruses and stuff like that, these last three are all about my unique fruity florals for the spring and summertime. This first one, y'all, I want to do a dedicated review on this house, like a sip and sniff, because they have bangers, like very unique fragrances that you probably wouldn't smell, or like you've smelled some like it, but they do their own twist and it's fire. Sakura from Zhane. Look, if the idea of smelling like a gorgeous cherry blossom in the middle of summer, if that does something to you, that's what this is. It is a beautiful fruity floral fragrance, but it's so unique. The cherry blossoms is very prominent. It is slightly fruity as well. It does give off a cherry vibe, but there is an almond note along with that cherry blossom accord, and I think they just work so beautifully together. It's sophisticated, it's elegant, it's refined. It's not giving Japanese cherry blossom at all. If that was your scent back in the day from Bath & Body Works, or even to this day, if you are a Japanese cherry blossom girl, but you want something that's more elegant and refined, Sakura is that girl for you. I'm telling you, first of all, the bottle is giving femininity. It's oozing femininity, but then also the scent inside is gorgeous, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan, I'm a stan, I'm a fan. I love it, I'm here for it, and check her out if you have not already. Again, I do want to get more in depth into this house because I don't see many people talking about Zhane, and I really enjoy a lot of their fragrances. So check this one out if you have not already. This scent is very new to my collection. I just went to Sephora a few days ago and I picked this up because I could not leave Sephora without grabbing it. I went to Sephora for my St. Bart's, my Way St. Bart's body scrub, and I left with Lime Patrice Royale from Dolce & Gabbana. Now, let me tell you something. If you're an OG, if you was here when I raved about Lime Patrice 3, Lime Patrice 3, let me know. Like, let me know in the comments, because I used to love that scent. It literally gave fruit basket. And Lime Patrice Royale is like the OG, but they made it more refined. Like, it's like Dolce & Gabbana got the picture that, like, yeah, having a fun fruity floral is fine and all, but like, let's make it grown and sexy. Like, those people probably grew out of that and they want something a little bit more sexy, a little bit more enveloping. And that's what this is. Oh my God, this is a juicy, fruity floral fragrance. That's pretty much all I can say. It's juicy and fruity. The key note that they focus on is cranberry, but it does still give that nuance of the original, like the fruit baskets, like the watermelon and the kiwi and the strawberry, like all of them put together. I know for a fact there's kiwi in here, and I know for a fact there's watermelon in here. They just didn't list all the notes. It is a fruit basket just like the OG, but they're saying they're highlighting cranberry, but in reality, it's all of the fruits that was in the last one, plus a unique floral called azalea, and that's just like a fresh floral fragrance that adds like a very feminine tone to a scent. And you also get some musk in here, so it's like a white musk. It's very clean, it's elegant. I believe there might be some sandalwood in here, like something that's a little bit of a lighter, woodier note, maybe some cashmere, because it's so smooth. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I couldn't leave without getting a bottle. I got the 50 ml because I'm trying to scale back on getting a whole bunch of full bottles. I need to have some I can travel with, so this is going to be perfect for travel. I love how they made the bottle opaque because you can tell the difference between the OG and this one. So Lime Patrice Royale, have not tried her on my skin for a full day's wear, but I'm gonna definitely let y'all know how I feel about this. Maybe in a recap. I'm probably gonna put her on my May perfume tray. That's what we can do. Put her on my May perfume tray, and then we can do a recap because I haven't done a perfume tray in a minute. So let's do that. Let's do that. Again, I'm not gonna go into details about this one because I've talked about this one before, but I wanted to mention it because it is such a unique fruity floral fragrance that I think everyone should try. This is Alien Fruit. Now the brand, I call it NATO, but it could be something else. I could be pronouncing this wrong. If y'all know how to pronounce this house, let me know. But you guys, this is a gorgeous fruity floral fragrance, but this has very unique fruity notes like yuzu and guava. This also has some pomegranate in here, some red fruits, so it's super juicy and fruity. It is absolutely stunning. The guava though, to my nose, is the star of the show with the yuzu. The yuzu and the guava really take over for me. You also get some white amber and some musk, and to me, I believe there's white musk in here. The amber in here isn't too deep and dark and resinous. It kind of comes off quite vanillic in my opinion on my skin, but y'all, it is fantastic and it performs beautifully on the skin. I've worn this to the gym, I've just worn this to run errands, I've worn this casually, and it fits every occasion. Like, this one is just stunning. Like, I'm a huge fan of this. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for y'all today. What did you think about today's video? Like, for real, let me know what you think because I would absolutely love to know. Also, don't forget to leave your scent of the day or night down below because I love the chit chat, I love the dialogue, I love to know what y'all are wearing. And if you are new to my channel, okay, I do quiz y'all at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me to the end or whatnot. And for today's video, go ahead and leave me the sparkle emoji so I know you guys made it until the end. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you all in the next one.